He was a top assassin who had never failed a single mission, but this time everything got messed up because of a woman. Just as his finger was about to pull the trigger, his view was suddenly blocked by a stunning woman. In that instant, his heartbeat started racing because she was just incredibly beautiful. Even someone as cold and emotionless as him began to hesitate, confidently prepared to fire. That woman stepped in front of his sight again. When he tried to shoot once more, the curtains were suddenly drawn shut. He realized the mission had already failed, so he quickly put away his weapon and prepared to retreat. Before leaving, he even collected all the trash around him. His actions were clean, efficient, and without hesitation. Then he got on his motorcycle and sped off before the police arrived. On the way, he ditched all his gear, carefully avoiding patrolling police cars. In the end, he tossed his helmet into the river, erased every trace. Later, he went to the restroom next to a convenience store, took off his disguise, showered and shaved, changed into clean clothes, even masked his scent with cologne. Once everything was done, he walked out, flagged down a cab and headed straight to the airport. Before entering, he threw his last gun into a trash can. Even though every detail was perfectly handled, he still felt uneasy, worried that the police dogs might pick up his scent. So before going through security, he went to the restroom again and cleaned himself all over one more time. This time, he passed the security check smoothly and got his boarding pass. Then he made a call to his boss, reporting that the mission had failed. There was silence on the other end. No words for a long while. After all, this was his first failed mission in 30 years. After the brief call, he immediately destroyed the phone and tossed it. On the plane, he stayed hyper alert, constantly scanning his surroundings. Sure enough, he noticed something off. A man in the distance was staring at him. He stayed calm, but his guard was up to the max. After landing, tried to blend into the crowd, but noticed that man was still following him all the way to the terminal exit. He took a closer look at the man. He was wearing a sharp suit with a cold expression. With years of assassin experience, he could tell they were in the same line of work. He was sure this was no coincidence, so he immediately changed his route. Instead of heading to the original location, he walked into a hotel instead. Before entering, he set up precautions. He hung a cup on the doorknob and flipped a metal basin upside down on the edge of the floor, just so he could detect the slightest sound, unaware that danger was quietly closing in.